Okay, so what's up there guys, and welcome back to Dig It Detecting. Now if you're new to my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button below, as I'd love to have you follow my finds and my adventures for future, and also the sites that I visit, such as this one. So as you can see, we've got the old chimney in front of us. We are standing in the old house that was once here. Now we have been here once before. We come here last week. We randomly went out one day there last week and basically tracked down the owner of this site. Went and knocked on his door and gained permission. Now look, with that, as I said, this is only the second time returning to this site. So you know, the first time it's all about sort of understanding these sites, learning about them, where everything was positioned and situated, and what was happening here. So we did that last week. We are back here for round 2 again today, and just as I was walking in off the road there, because I can't really, it's too wet to bring the car in here, so just park on the road there and jump over the fence and walk in. As I said, we have full permission, so it's not an issue. And first find, Wilson 3, so pretty cool. And that was just picked up with my eyes, obviously, just spotted on the ground on the surface. And then with the detector, we got this. Now this is our first target too. I have not dug anything else, so what a ripper. It's a little silver brooch. Now it's got some hallmarks on the back. What I'll do is I'll place him back down there again, and we can have a look at the back of him together, because I'll be a lot more steady if I look down this way and don't have to hold both the camera and the find at the same time. So there you have it, some nice little hallmarks. I'll try and bring you in closer there. We'll see what they say. CH, little lion maybe or something, maybe Birmingham, maybe made in England, this piece. So very, very neat piece. And yeah, look, as I said, we only found a penny there last visit here and a few bottles. So for this to come out, and the fact that we walked over it last time, just shows me there's going to be more here to find today. So without any further ado, we'll throw that in the pocket, keep him safe, and we're going to keep going and work around the house, see what else we can pick up on. Okay, we've got a beautiful old saddle buckle, horse buckle. So you see the oval shaped design, and they're normally found around the old stables, which is where I presume, what I presume was under here once upon a time, the old stables. So, and also I've just noticed too, there's the old track base, the red scoria gravel. So it's very hard to dig right here, and this was lost on the track. Look at this girl having a feed. And she's also taken shelter from the wind behind the hay ring and just gorging herself. Smart girl. Okay, look at this. We've got a horseshoe just hanging out of the ground. Isn't that a ripper? I save these. I often take them home and save them, and basically give them to people who want to do like you know, your rustic garden art, your antique garden art, and yeah, they love it. They love it. So into the bag he goes, and we're gonna have to go empty off soon because we're getting chock-a-block. Can't carry much more in this. I found Mitchell. Check that out. Mitchell. What was a Mitchell? A big brass plate. I have no idea what it is. I was hoping it was going to say Holden. Wouldn't that be cool? I could see the writing that way. Didn't realise it was actually vertical. So nice piece. Anyway, look, I've had a bit of a thought, and I'm not going to spend the rest of my time here for the afternoon. I've got about 2 more hours left to dig. I've already filled up 2 pouches full of rubbish, and I have not even got a coin. So to get my bit of a coin fix for the day, I am going to head up to a recreation reserve, which is not too far away from here, and see if we can't hit on a nice penny, or even better, a nice silver. I'm sure there's more to go here at this site. It's just so wet, muddy, boggy, and the cows are really where I want to be. I don't want to go scaring them, being that they're in calf and upsetting the farmer. So I'll leave that for another time. It'll dry out. We'll be back here again. So let's get up to this other site. Okay, so here we are at the recreation reserve. We're going to be working around the outside, basically. And before we do, I'll just give you a quick look at what I'm going to set up and run for here for this site. I only want to be pulling the coins for the afternoon. So basically my main mode that I want to concentrate on is accept reject here. Now, if we go right up through, you can see there that I've got everything from 18 to 40 selected. And that's what we're going to be digging. You got to remember, all your good stuff, all your good coins come in from sort of 18 and upwards. You know, a sixpence is 19, a half penny is 19, a Commonwealth penny is 21, 22, 23, jumping around a bit depending orientation, depth, what have you. Florins are 25, 26, you know, jump around a little bit, same thing again, depth and orientation. Your threepence is a 21, 20, you know, everything's sort of 18 and upwards, even including a gold full sovereign is 18. Now a gold half sovereign is 15, but also so are the pull tabs. So how many pull tabs do you really want to dig here today, especially if you've only got 2 hours to dig? So as I said, we're going to be digging 18 to 40 upwards. As you can see, everything else is cancelled out, so we're not going to hear it. Recovery speed on 1, nice low recovery speed. You have that too high and you will be masking your targets. You won't be hearing as much rust, however you'll also be cancelling out the desirables. So recovery speed on 8, nice and high. Only being that this is a very, very trashy ground, you know, so many bottle tops, lids, all that sort of stuff. Recovery speed want on high on max 8. So anyway, that's good to go. We'll give her a noise cancel, we'll get started. So that one did not take too long at all. We got our first coin. Now I know it's not a penny, I know it's not a silver, I know it's not a pre-decimal. It's only a 1997 Australian $1 coin. However, if that's any indication of just how quick they're going to come out of here, instead of only been here for like literally 2 minutes, we just showed the detector setup and there's the first coin. So let's keep going, see if we can't hit on something older. Rightio, so we're just working up along the fence line of this house and along up towards the road, as you can see. Now look, they're always a good place to start, I find. Up along fence lines, you know, you wouldn't think it. You would think sort of you want to be amongst the action and right down where all the people stand. However, up along the fence lines is generally, you know, people walk fence lines all the time and drop stuff, and generally they're not too trashy areas. So the detector's going haywire. However, that target stood out nice and loud. We got another $1, you beauty. I love these gold coins, good petrol money. So we have done it. Still working up along the fence line. We're on the return swing now, on the return grid, and we got our first pre-decimal coin. He's a 1950 something rue penny, I can see. Let's give him a wipe on the clean pants. 1950. There you go. So that didn't take too long at all. As I said, I wanted to sort of feed the hunger for the pre-decimals today. I haven't found too many pre-decimals lately. Just been hitting on a lot of relics at the old homesteads. So just trying to basically get as many pre-decimals as I can today for the afternoon, and then go get the boys. We got another gold coin, not too far away from the car either, just on the return lap still. So what's that? No, about $5 now that we've got. That's a ripper, that's a ripper. And as I said, I'm just using from 18 to 40 upwards, and I'm using my coin settings. So coin settings for the Equinox 800, and if you have not seen them, be sure to check out the video because they are ripper settings, and I've had so many great views, and that's all I use every day, every site that I visit. I just twitch and adjust a few other things up as needed. But that's all explained in the video, and if you haven't watched it, be sure to check it out. Righto, so I'm not showing too many digs because I am digging with the hand digger, so it's a little bit hard to sort of juggle everything at once and show you target IDs and digs. So I'm going to do this one though. So I'm certain this is a $2 coin, and I just wanted to show this is what my settings basically make those coins sound like. So hear that bounce? Now I've spoken about this before in previous videos, that real sort of 21 jumpy bounce, staying 21, you know. If it does jump to 22, big deal, not to worry, but generally that 21 bouncing, you know, that sort of sort of noise, that is a gold coin, and short sharp signals, that's what you want. So let's have a look. I'm certain it's going to be a gold coin, 100% sure. There he is. I can see a hint of gold. So as I said, jumping to 21, 22, yeah, as I said, not to worry, because they can also be the $1 coins, which is what we've got here. So the 21 is a $2 coin, the 22 is a $1 coin, target ID number. However, as I said, 21, 22, depends on depth orientation, can be a gold coin, but generally if it's fixing on those two numbers, 21, 22, you know you're on a goldie. Whereas if you if you find that it's jumping, you know, 20, 21, 22, 23, sort of up to 25, you know, back to 21, you know it's going to be a bottle top. Well, 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 it's about time you showed up there, little fella. I was wondering when I was going to get a 1 or a 2 cent coin, and there's the 1 cent coin. These pesky little buggers are everywhere. It's like people just used to go out with handfuls of 1 and 2 cent coins in their pockets and just pull them out and throw them everywhere. It's like feeding the chooks. Some sites you go, they're just bloody everywhere. So there's the 1 cent. I'm sure if I keep going, I'm going to get a 2 cent too. All right, we have done it. Can you see what I can see? We got silver. It's exactly what I wanted for today. I think I hit him too with the shovel. I was a little bit off. Let's have a look. Oh, don't drop him. Oh, 1925, I did graze him with the shovel, just a smidgen. You can see there beside the bottom of the kangaroo tail. Ah, well, let's get a better grab of him. Every time I pick him up, I make him dirtier. Look at that though, isn't that a cracker coin? 1925, early coat of arms, 1 shilling. That is 92.5% silver too, not the 50%. And King George on the back. A proud looking man, isn't he? There you go, there you go. That's in pretty good condition too, you know, for a coin of that age. What is it? 95 years old. So crazy, crazy. There we are. And this is up near, you can see the gatehouse. Whoop, the gatehouse just there. I'm not going to lift you up too high and give away my location. That would be silly, wouldn't it? But yeah, look, beside the gatehouse, and just in this run from here to the fence, we've pulled 10 bucks, a penny, a few 1 and 2 cent coins now, and now that 1925 early shilling. So what a ripper, what a ripper. That's made my day. So I've got a target somewhere there, but look what I found just laying on the surface. Another coin. This one's a 5 cent coin. Let me bring you down. So there he is. Let's pick him up. Now these generally ring in little 5 cent coins. I've got to try and jog the memory here because I don't generally look for the 5 cent coins, as you'll see in my videos. I don't often target them. So I think from memory they ring in at a 10 target ID number, and the 10 cent coins ring in at a 13. Could be wrong there, but anyway, yeah, a 10 for the 5 cent coins. Anyway, we're going to dig that target and see what else it is, because that is a high tone. That's a 23.25, so it could be another silver. So it's starting to rain again, but I don't care, because look what I've got. Halfpenny. Geez, the pre-decimals are coming out today. It's nice, isn't it? And, you know, we spent that time there at the other site before, and we didn't find much at all. We found that nice little brooch, but that's about it. So it's really nice, you know, sometimes if you're just not feeling it for the day, or the site that you're at is just not sort of producing, you know, you can persist there, and with persistence, you know, that can sometimes pay off. But you can also mix up, change sites, and I do that quite regularly. You know, if I'm not feeling it, I'll just sort of think to myself, right, in the next hour, I'm going to jump sites, and I do that, and I try and make a productive day out of it, like today. So as you can see, the sun is out now. No more rain. It's turning into a nice afternoon. The weatherman was wrong once again. Never trust that weatherman. I tell you what, he's wrong. Anyway, 1951 rue penny, and we would have missed out on this guy if we had just packed up and left. So that's generally the case. I generally sort of persevere for that little bit longer, and you know, if the rain picks up or keeps getting heavier, I get out of there, or if I have enough. If not, I just try and persevere, because it seems to be the case as soon as you pack up, head home, the sun's out. We got another pre-decimal coin, 1948 rue, and just up behind the goalpost, pretty much where you'd expect it to be, wouldn't you? You know, people spectating, barracking for footy, and dropping coins as they go. Okay, we are just finishing off the day. I went and changed my gloves. This is the second pair now that I've got wet, muddy and dirty, and cleaned up all my gear. And I'm out for round 2 basically, and we got another $2 coin too, out for round 2, and there's a 2. So he's a surface drop too, as you can see, nice and clean. He's been sitting there getting washed by the rain, so we just happened to run over him with the detector, and he screamed out nice and loud, so I knew what it was straight away. And in front of me there is a little playground, little bark chip playground, so that's where we're going to head next, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, we got our first gold coin in the playground. It didn't take long at all. I haven't even done one lap yet. So, geez, we've gotten some fuel money today. We are getting rich, Mitch. That's good though. So, anyway, we'll keep going, finish our lap, and we're going to get out of here because it's starting to rain again. Righto, we got another one here, another $2 or $1. It's jumping around a bit, 21, 22. Let's give him a stab. Oh, we don't really need to use the shovel here, really. You just sort of, you shouldn't really do that because you wear out the holes in the end of your fingers. Maybe we flicked him out already. There he is, right down a bit further. Actually, I think I've seen a hint of gold then. Oh, there he is. He's a $1. We got one of these to start the video too. A Scout's $1. I think it was a Scout's, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Another $1. Right, there's another $2, and that is $5 in 5 minutes. You cannot complain with that. And we're around this swingy, choppy thing. Look at this. Woof, 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 woof. Look at it, it's like a helicopter upside down. And that's where all the money's been getting dropped out from the helicopter. So I've just set my gear on the helicopter blades here, and I'm going to show you we've got a next target. It's going to be a gold coin again. Where is it? Right there, let's turn the volume up. Bit of a sketchy signal, however, as you can hear, the detector's got a lot going on today. It's having a hectic day. So, right, grab our gear. I'm sure it's going to be another gold coin. Right, there he is. He's just a bit deeper. Let's see if we can see gold. There he is, somewhere there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Petrol money. Okay, away from the spinny helicopter, and we got another bloody $2. Oh, this is getting out of hand. It will be getting out of hand in a minute. I won't be able to carry them all. That's awesome. We're going to probably pull about 10 bucks out of here in 10-20 minutes, and we'll get out of here. So not a very large area to cover, but if these coins keep coming out, we're going to do really well for ourselves. Righto, so I know I'm swinging really quickly. I'm just trying to finish this off really quickly and then get out of here. So basically, what I was going to say too quickly, working beside these galvanized poles, you know, like a lot of people try and keep their sensitivity up as high as they can when they're hunting gold coins. However, there's really no need. There is no need. I've found even at sensitivity 15, like I'm on 17 there, even on 15, you're still gaining really good depth. So I just put sort of mine down below 17. You can see still picking up the pole a little bit there. But, you know, if you're running on 25 max, you're not even going to be able to get near the bloody pole. There's just so much going on, see what I mean? So you really need to drop it down. See how there's a lot less going on there? So it really helps you pick up on those coins. So let's do this run. We'll see if we can't hit on one really quickly. Give you a look. Oh, there's one. There's one right there, 21, 22. He sounds good. You know, it's funny too. About a year and a half ago, I was out here detecting the sports oval to the left of me. Oh, he didn't even need the pinpointer. He was just sitting right there. Anyway, there was a bloke in here where I am right now doing the playground, and the playground had only just been built at that stage. It wasn't out here for very long at all. And this bloke, he had a GPX 4500 noisy car. He had a GPX 4500 MINELAB. Now, for those who don't know, GPX 4500 MINELAB is actually a PI detector, meaning pulse induction technology. It's a new type of metal detecting technology, or not brand new, but it's been around for a little while. And pulse induction is best for highly mineralized ground, such as out in the gold fields, you know, volcanic areas, regions, such as this. Anyway, he was in this playground detecting with the 4500, and I said to him, "How'd you go, mate?" And he sort of said, "You know, what machine are you using, what have you?" Anyway, he'd pulled 20 bucks out of here, or just shy of 20 bucks for his time in here. He spent a couple of hours, but it just amazed me. I thought, oh, God, you're doing it tough, mate. GPX 4500, you know, you could put a rusty nail, a coin, and a bit of lead, and then a bit of aluminium foil, all beside each other, and they would all sound the same on that machine, as opposed to something like what I'm running right now, the Equinox 800. You're giving different tones, different numbers, different target IDs, making it a hell of a lot easier to know what you're doing. But credit to him, this bloke pulled out like $20 odd out of this playground that I'm in right now. And I don't know how often he visits this playground. Like, he was here, and I said to him, "Where are you from, mate?" And he told me, and I thought, holy shit, you've drove about an hour and a half to get here. So, you know, I don't know how often he actually does it, but credit to him for pulling that much out of here with a pulse induction gold detector, something that has no discrimination, or really no discrimination. You can muck around with them a bit, but, you know, credit to him, I'd say, because yeah, even this can be challenging with there's another one. They just keep coming out. They're everywhere. I could just keep the camera rolling and just keep pulling gold coins. We're going to do the same. We're going to get 20 odd bucks out of here. Look at that, another $2 coin. There we have it. You see me pull. Oh, I have not set these up, don't worry. You know, I can show you in the end of my bag at the end of the day what I've got. You'll see all my finds laid out, but there you go, there's another one there. Some rich kids around this area. Let's get him out too. That's why you always should check your holes. There's another $2. There you go, that's $4. Well, $5 since I've had you on camera. Rightio, I think that is about all she wrote for this playground. I think we've done pretty good out of it anyway. I think we've got nearly 20 odd bucks just for 10 minutes humming around in here. So that'll do us, let's get out of here. Okay, so before we go home, you know what I'm like, I'm an absolute shocker, but I've been staring at this old house cottage up across the road from the oval I was just at for the whole afternoon. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going to ask permission. I can hear someone on the lawnmower, and I'm going to take advantage of it. Okay, we've done it. We got ourselves another permission. God, I'm a shocker, aren't I? That's awesome. Got his number, got his name there, and he said, look, he's 78 years old, and he said both his brother and sister are in care at the moment, not too well. So he said, look, he'll give me a call, and hopefully either tomorrow or this weekend we should be able to get on there. Happy days, that's how it's done. Okay, so here we are back home, and we've got all the finds laid out, ready to give you a bit of a look through. What you did see last is we went and scored another permission. Now, I will give you a bit of a look at basically how I do that at the end of the video once we've run through all the finds, and basically explain what this next upcoming permission is going to be like. It's going to be a ripper, can't wait. Anyway, we'll give you a bit of a look through what we've got. We've got all the rubbish that come out from the farm site up until here. So I'm using this very strategic little brass pipe as a divider. And so from everything back and down, we pulled out from the old farm site, the house site that we visited first off this morning. So first find for the day, it was the old Wilson golf ball. He was found on the surface, followed by the detecting finds, which was this nice little brooch with the little CH and some nice hallmarks on the back. I'm not going to zoom in there, I'm too shaky. I need to do a bit more research, get the magnifying glass out, or take some pictures zoomed right in and try and work out what he is. So this little piece here, I'm not too sure what he is. Rang up just like a coin, had to dig him. We also had the old shaver head, missing the handle, and also the horse saddle buckle, the oval shaped horse buckle. Nothing too exciting coming out from that farm site so far, really. The brooch is probably the best thing yet. So it's a bit of a confusing site, that one, and more time required. We also found Mitchell. I don't know what this guy is. Big brass plate with Mitchell written on it, as you can see. It's as heavy as anything. Had the old horseshoe, that was pretty cool. We picked him up along as we went. We also had this piece. I don't know what it is. I'd love to know. It's got the screw sort of head there. He screwed into something to seal something. So yeah, if you do recognise that piece, if you know what it is, I'd love to know. So drop a comment below. We also had the old, could have been a hacksaw. I was going to say hacksaw. I think it may have been a hacksaw actually. A hacksaw handle. I was going to say handsaw. And the old Kickstarter there. Just a lot of rubbish, And look, what I said too, you know, I said if it wasn't really happening there at that site, we were going to move on, and that's exactly what we did. And lo and behold, I'm really glad we did it. We spent 2 hours at that oval, and then the last hour of the day we went and got permission and spoke to the old bloke. So from sort of here down is the last 2 hours spent at the oval, and as you can see, we're really hitting on those bottle top lids, ringing up just like the pre-decimal coins and the $1 and $2 coins. We did dig a few other larger pieces of rubbish too. Generally, once you've sort of worked out how to pinpoint, you can generally understand how large the target is in the ground. Therefore, you know, that's why I've hit on so many bottle tops, because I'm looking for the coins. I'm not looking for large objects like this, although I did still dig, what, 3. Anyway, let's take you through the coins. We'll start from the top. We've got the 3 rue pennies to the left. We've got the 3 rue pennies to the right, and the half rue penny below. I'm very shaky, I'm freezing. My favourite find for the day was the 1925. I'm going to pick him up actually. It was the 1925, 1 shilling here. You can see where I grazed him with the digger. What a shame. Anyway, here's what it is. He's in pretty good condition too, you know, for such an old coin. Geez, I wish I hadn't hit him. Anyway, it is what it is. So we also had the gold coins. What do we got? 2, 4, 5, 7, 9 $1 coins. And what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 $2 coins. So I look back through the video there. I didn't actually count how much come out of the playground. I look back through the video there. We actually pulled 15 bucks just in that last sort of half an hour session, 10 or 15 minute session or whatever it was, just in the playground. So crazy. Coins everywhere. And as I said, it had been done prior with the bloke with the GPX 45 about a year ago. So, you know, that could have all just been dropped within the last year. So anyway, 5 cent coin, 2 cent coins, 1 cent coins, nothing too special there to see. What do we get? 30 odd bucks for the day. Really good. Anyway, what I was going to show you is all of that, and then what I was going to basically quickly speak of before we finished up today was how I get on these permissions. It's not that toothbrush there. He was just marking the book. So look, I generally, this is my portfolio folder, what I call my portfolio folder, and basically this is sort of some of the stuff that I've dug up over the years, and this is what I take and show the landowners. You know, it's always nice for them to be able to see basically what you're after. You know, you rock up and you go, oh, my name's such and such and I'm here to do this, and or can I do this, and you explain to them, you know, or they think to themselves, what are you going to find, mate? You know, you're not going to find anything. Or what are you really after? Well, this here gives them a really good example of what you're chasing, what you're after. The old coins, you know, the old Britannias and shillings, and you know, the old buttons and just all that sort of stuff, you know. Tokens, buttons. Geez, I've dug a lot of tokens over the years. But, you know, keg taps. You're just trying to basically give them a bit of an understanding of what you're after. And not only that, these sorts of pictures I find going through the book there with people, it always seems to get the conversation flowing, and that is exactly what you want. You want to start a conversation with these people. The more you converse with them, the more they get to know you, feel comfortable with you, and more chance of them saying yes. Go for it. You can jump on my land whenever you want. So anyway, long story short, I showed the book here today. Look, I don't even think I got through 5 pages before the bloke said, yeah, no worries, you can do it, mate. And he was happy with that. So he was a lovely bloke too. We got talking, and some of the stories he told me was bloody amazing. He did say there was 13 kids living in that house, and as I said, I did not show you the house, but I will on the return visit. So 13 kids plus parents living in that house. And as the story goes, because the train tracks were so close, apparently he was up every morning at 5 o'clock for milking, but the train would go past at 4:15 and wake him. So supposedly, as the story goes, as Kerry, the landholder who we spoke to, he told me this story. He said from 4:15 when the train would wake him up until 5 AM when he had to get up for milking, that's where the 13 kids come from. So that's why he's got so many kids. That damn train. Anyway, I love talking to the older generation like that and hearing those cracker stories. It just really puts a sense and a feel on those sites when you get there. And I'm sure when we get to this next one, it'll do just that. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Only a quick short one. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button below. Follow my finds for future, and I'd love to see you on that next video. So cheers, guys. See you next time. Happy hunting.